Hey everybody, Evolve Mentally here. um, what am I looking for? Oh yes, Dragon Dude. I had my first dragon, as you guys knew from the last videos, I used it, and I opened the chest because I know from before that whenever you have your own dragon, you get 100 Valor for when it's defeated. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I'm not sure how much we're gonna get to. I think we'll get maybe tier 6. No, we're still gonna be short, but we're at 460. So only another 140. I won't get to tier 6. We're climbing, guys. We're doing it. We definitely need more of these dragons, but eventually we'll get more. So I'm just still farming up these potions to the best of my ability as I go. I've used a couple of them just to get a little bit of rush, just to kind of do some math. I didn't really like the math I got, so probably not going to share it. I don't think it's really needed. I'm going to save up a lot more of them and then do the math. I think that'll be a better calculation, or a more useful calculation, like how many of these do you have to farm before it becomes like relevant, I guess. You know, because getting 5 minutes here and there isn't much. And for a free player, it is, like, it was good, but if I can't be pulling at least, you know, let's say I farm 100 of them, if I'm not getting at least 1,000, not 1,000, if I pull 100 of them and I'm not getting at least like an hour to like 2-3 hours out of it, it's just not worth it. But if I'm gonna farm like as many as I can, and we'll see what it actually comes out to. And if I farm like a good 400 or 500 of these things and it's not worth it, then I'm probably not recommend farming anymore. I'm losing a lot on this, huh? So if I'm gonna lose, I'm just gonna change up what I'm doing. Maybe Rufio won't be able to handle this. Maybe he will. I don't think he can, in all honesty. Not right now, at least. And I don't have enough into him, also. I think that's a huge factor here. So I'm just gonna use my Avril. I actually do have something cool to show you guys too. I got hit in the arena already. I don't gain anything from it anymore, which is perfectly okay with me. I like that update. Like, you shouldn't go down in rank because somebody beats you. It's not fair. And it was allowing people to farm in the beginning off of their friends, which is wrong. So yeah, Avril's my go-to. And these two moves are free now with her, which is like amazing. Courtesy of her artifact. You can't really beat that. That's amazing. For a character like her, that's pretty sick. Yeah, so we'll go to the collesium log. Yeah, he's a purple border, which is what makes this funny. So just again, proof that free-to-players can compete. But he actually does kill all of my stuff. Truth be told. But he is severely stronger than I am. And I didn't even notice he had a Deidron. Text label. Oh. Is that what we're doing now? Oh. You gotta love when the game, glitches, but we're just gonna watch the replay. Throw it into 0.5 mode. So it was a good fucking strategy, I'll be honest, to fight Leech, because you threw calves and stuns at my things, and if you watch my scorpions, they take a ton of damage. But what you're not seeing here, because it's kind of off camera, is I want you to pay attention to something. So I'm going to use Vega's move is going to go off significantly early compared to anybody else's moves in the entire game. Okay, there's the first move from Avril on his side. Reason being is I prepped for this event. I didn't tell you guys this beforehand, which I'm sorry, but I feel like this is an important part of it. I did tell you that certain other concepts come into play. But because stats don't have any effect in these fights, you actually want to use sets. You want to use things that give you bonuses. And I was debating whether or not to use Avril's Blizzard combo, but I didn't. I actually used something else, and we'll get into that in a second. I do lose a ton of stuff, though. Truth. But I'm also killing a bunch of stuff, too, so I didn't do bad for a free-to-play person. And this is the perfect way to show it, is here. But the problem is Fenris. I mean, look at his heroes. Alright, and then he summons a cavalry over here eventually, and he's ripped through. I didn't have a chance. This kid was going to stomp me no matter what I did. I am going to rewind it one more time at the end of this. Let me speed it up real quick. I am going to rewind it. Oh, nice soul scourge on my guys. That was good. That was a good move. As you see, I start getting mocked up. I do want to start off at the beginning again and just kind of see how something progressed. I want to see how fast Theoden killed the mummies. Yeah, so stuff's just dying at this point. There's no chance of success. I still got some scorpions left, though, actually. Actually, I don't know who really would have won this, to tell you the truth, because there's still one spider, some scorpions left. My dragon's still up. He's going to time out on this one. I really don't know. Because they're not killing my rear, and he's just hitting him non-stop. Nothing's happening, so... Oh, maybe, yeah, the dragon's dead. Yep, this would have been a win, actually, for him. 100%. So, I mean, granted, there's a big freaking difference here, but... So I actually, to prep for this event, this is what my heroes look like. He could look better, actually. I could throw... I don't have it, actually, anymore. I must use them all for crafting. But I could have threw the thing that gives him Chopping Blade +1 on. It would have definitely benefited him more than what he's got on. Yeah. So that stinks, but that's okay. So what I actually did with her, though, is I have the Glacial Shard on in comparison to having full Blizzard kit. Because I also want to have Rapid Cast on. So those both help me. I need a Frost. Ooh, you know, actually this would even be better to use. I'm happy I just realized that. Like, love it, learning in the video. Because it's not about the stats in this, right? In Collesium, it doesn't matter about the power or the stats that you get from this. It's actually a crazy good item, somehow. But, and there's a better version of this that I can make if I have enough transmutions. And like then I put this on her for summoners, like kill summoners faster. Everything here has a purpose in comparison to like when... Just curious, seeing if there's anything... Yeah, so I mean, I think you guys kind of get it. Everything here has like a purpose. He's not a good hero to show off that. But yeah, so this is why my Vega healed faster. I made sure I made one of these for this event just recently because I want her heal to go off quickly. What's going on today? Glitch Sentry. Because that'll be the first move going off, and that makes it very different in the fight. And then I also comboed up this to get the 20% healing efficiency that I would usually get from this item. So it's all about how you play, guys. I got this on so I can get the Lionheart Blade, obviously, because it heals a ton. I got the Swordsman Mastery because the Summon Swordsman, I think, still would get bonuses from it. I don't know, to tell you the truth, but I mean, it's worth a shot. You know, what else do I have? I have the Crusader Resurrection. I could have put points into, but I only have 1 point, so yeah. But that's him. And then, oh, and also like Swordsman. Summon Swordsman +1. So he's actually got the most +1s out of all my heroes. And we got Gazelle, obviously, with the helmet. Soul Scourge. It's kind of like his normal kit, actually. Because he doesn't really have a whole lot. He's got a book that I'm trying to get, but I can't find it. The Grims, obviously. Nothing. Well, this is pretty good, though. 30% attack speed, but I'm using this in general too, so it's not like I changed that for this. I did, though, change this for it. Give him 200% damage to summoned units. And then the big guy doesn't have shit because he doesn't have shit. Like, there's nothing to put on this dude that's going to change him. Yeah, he's just Belrock. I don't even think he has items in the game yet. Gladiator items, I guess, would be his set items, but he doesn't have, like an Elena item or like a Avalon summon. I don't think he has anything yet. Come on, let's get on it. But yeah, so I have everything set up, and then I also altered my dragon. which I hope is actually altered. It is altered. I think this is pretty good. You know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna move. Yeah, I like that significantly better, actually. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. So I did, though, change my dragon. I hope you guys, the audio doesn't get messed up in this video, but I changed my dragon for this event. It's the first collesium event, so these guys still do a serious amount of damage, actually. We haven't seen that yet, obviously, but you will. It could have been a better version of him. Like, I had a divine version on one server, and it was the reason why I kept winning Champions of Nor. Because this is one of the most broken abilities with human teams and leech teams. The summons are real, you know, and they don't go away like the other summons, so they'll sit there and keep firing on things, and they're archers, and they're deadly. They're very deadly, and they can get really deadly. Like, this goes all the way up, and eventually you start getting gold ones, and it's very hard to fight. Late game, it does fall off a little bit, but with the right team, it still can be capitalized on. And most of the time, these dragons actually heal too. This one doesn't, but usually it'll heal on top of it too. So don't underestimate the Jade Dragon. The Jade Dragon. I also have, I love the Lightning Dragon because the bolts of lightning come down and do a lot of damage too, but this one's more or less for this. And I remade this dragon. I got rid of my other one so I could get this one up as much as I could. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We could get the improved part. We could get 2 for magical units. That would help a ton, actually. I didn't even notice that before, so we're going to go with that. For a PvP dragon, I messed up a little bit because I put points into things I shouldn't have. Could have capitalized on that better. So since I have 8 days for this also, that's the other thing I wanted to tell people is I'm trying to plan, for the record, I did this with 2 heroes. I have a screenshot. We'll go to the screenshot. But yeah, that's it. So I did it with 2 heroes, so I'm not done yet. Basically, I'm gonna do more, hands down, like, because if I did that with 2 heroes, I can probably compete with these kids on the server. I don't know what the 2-star looks like, to be honest, but I think I could. That would win me it, and it's a question of whether or not I could beat this. That is a pretty hefty freaking team, but I think I could, just based on counters, because samurais are going to go down pretty quick to the scorpions and spiders. But the ninjas might give me a little bit of problems. But I might be able to kill them with, like, hero-based things. So I don't know, maybe. Maybe not. That's a no-no. Like, the monks are going to be the problem on this one, but because the other one doesn't have monks, like, it's a possibility. It's kind of how you gauge this, is like, what can you counter? A lot of people don't get that. So yeah, if that's the 2.5. I might be able to win this, realistically. What is preview? Just curious. He's Leech, yeah, exactly. Leeches really always win these events. It's just how it works. Like, Leech really are one of the deadliest things for stuff like this. And if I could get some good borrows off, it would be game over for anybody. But yeah, so like I said, I did the other thing with 2 heroes, just kind of see what I could do. And I'm not doing too bad, clearly. Like, I'm 12th in my kingdom by a point or 2. You know. And it's going to be cool because everyone's not going to see it coming. I'm just going to come out of nowhere. So I'm prepped for PvP here. I'm ready for the fucking foot in the alley of destroying shit. Yeah, man. I'm content. I'm doing very well for free to play. I could use that. Yeah, so that's what I was gonna tell you though, is you buy things based on what you kind of need at the moment. I will get all of these in 8 days. Like I will, all of this stuff will be bought. When's the Lucky Wheel event end? Actually 6 days, so I'll get my rolls. What else? There was another thing going on. Spring Festival, I think was it. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, whatever. Oh, Coliseum, that's what I was gonna go do. I did get the other 100 Lenari, by the way, so just check this real quick. But yeah, we also can buy things here. 7 days also, so we're gonna do very well for free to play. This is gonna boost us a ton. An absolute ton. Apparently we have declared war on Ivy Tower.